Hello everyone, your Royce here and welcome to the channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, we're going to feature another inflorescence or flower bloom coming from the Sansevieria hybrid known as Scepter. And this is, by the way, the early stages of inflorescence when I have captured it. And that was last April 29th, 2025. So that was the start when I first took pictures of this particular specimen that I am featuring, and that is also the start of the budding stages, because when Sansevieria hybrids or species bloom, they start out as buds. So it's a little hard to catch most of the time, the early stages, but fortunately I was able to catch the first stages of the budding stage. And right now what's happening is that the peduncle has started to grow in length, or in simpler terms, the stalk itself is growing in height, and it leaves behind the skin of the bud that we saw on the early pictures that were shared for this video. So right now it really has grown very tall, and now the flower tubes are very evident. They are also growing in length in preparation for the blooming stages. So they will reach a particular length before they start blooming in groups, and later on will also feature on the second part measurements, the actual measurements that we did with this specimen. Right now the flower tubes are still growing until such time that it grows to the length that it should reach for it to start opening up. So I guess in a few more pictures, or in this picture, you would see that the bottom portion has already opened up, and the start of the blooming phase as well. I listed it down, and that was May 20th 2025, and it will take about a week as well for all the flower tubes to open up. So you can see that in this stage another group of flower tubes have opened up. So they will not open up simultaneous all at once. They will open up in groups until such time that all the flower tubes that are closed will open up and spent, and that will be the end of the cycle for a Sansevieria's flower bloom. So on the next part, we will discuss further, and while we do that, please stay tuned as we show the second part where we will take the actual measurements for Sansevieria Scepter's bloom and or inflorescence. Alright folks, so this is the second part of the content where we usually would discuss the inflorescence or flower bloom of a Sansevieria hybrid or species. What I'm showing you right now is a bloom coming from a Sansevieria hybrid known as Sansevieria Scepter. I'm going to move back so that I can show you the whole plant itself. Sansevieria Scepter takes up a wide space from end to end. It takes more than 24 inches, so I'll have to move back for you to see the whole plant. And this is how the actual plant looks like. Amazing pattern coming from this Sansevieria hybrid. I'm not sure why most of the people from the Philippines do not post this plant in maturity, or perhaps their plant did not grow as such. But among the Sansevieria Scepter, I think this is the only one that I have observed to have this form. There are other Sansevieria growers in the Philippines that grow Sansevieria Scepter, but I have not seen them post Sansevieria Scepter that grew to this extent. So With that said, this is the actual pattern. There are longitudinal lines on them. It's a mixture of very thin longitudinal lines with the very thick longitudinal lines, same all throughout the leaf. This form is highly disticus, although it can grow in a helix form of growth. The leaf tip is actually like dried blood in color, so the only Sansevierias that I can recall having this type of leaf tip would be the Sansevieria personii, the Sansevieria deserti, the Sansevieria rhodesiana. So I'm not sure if this plant has those species genes in it, but it kind of reminds me of the other hybrid known as Cleopatra, which is showing very similar pattern to what I'm showing you right now. So perhaps it has a line of Rhodesiana species on it, but I'm not sure. I'm assuming, and I'm just giving observations with regards to the plant which I'm showing you. This is how the peduncle, that's the botanical term for the plant stock, and it is a very tall peduncle, and we'll have to measure it. I'll just measure it with a ruler. We'll start from there up to that height. It's more than 24 inches. I'm guessing 25, 28, 20, might be around 27 to 28 inches in length for the exact, or for the total height of this particular Sansevieria hybrid. For the flowers per cluster, I just counted a while ago, and this one right here, what I'm showing you, 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 7 8, there's actually 8 maximum flowers in a cluster for the Sansevieria hybrid scepter. So I'm trying to check the other inflorescence as well, the other clumps as well. This one, I'm not sure if you can. This one, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm pointing out, but I'm counting that as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So that one has 9 flowers in the cluster. So we can say that maximum that I'm counting right now is 9 flowers that are maximum in a cluster, and then on the ones above, I think that is around 3 to 2 flowers minimum on the topmost portion. That's it for the flowers per cluster. Now I have to measure the flower tubes as well. Same tool, the caliper. We'll measure the ones below because that's what I'm always telling you, where the longest flower tubes would be found, and it's around 18.6 millimeters. Middle part still the same, around 18.6 millimeters, but on the topmost portion you would see that the flower tubes would be reduced to just around 8.1 millimeters in length for the topmost portion of the flower tubes, but I'm not sure if it will still grow longer in preparation of blooming, and maybe I can include that in the comments below when all the flowers have opened up, because the way it works for Sansevieria bloom, some of the flowers or the clusters will not bloom simultaneously, like what I'm showing you right now. In this cluster, the first 2 flower tubes that bloom, or there are just 2 flower tubes that bloomed on the early stages, the rest are still closed, so we have to wait for about 3 to 5 days for all the flower tubes to be opened up, and if that happens, they will all be spent and they will die out. So by the way, I'm pairing this Sansevieria hybrid with the Sansevieria species known as Sansevieria Bella finis. I hope that we can form fruits from them so that we can get another hybrid from this Sansevieria pair. So I guess that's it for what I can describe for the flower transformation for Sansevieria Scepter as a hybrid. If there is anything that I can add later on, I'll just include it on the comments below. But if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below as well. I'm also seeing something else, which is an offset forming below, so I might have to move it on the outer portion, because I think it will puncture this leaf on here if I don't try to move it. That's the only offset so far that will be growing. Aside from that, I don't see any other offsets trying to go out from this plant. So folks, another thing that I have observed with regards to Sansevierias, if they are blooming right after bloom or perhaps during the bloom, they will already try to reproduce more. So they will either give you more offsets when they are still blooming, or after the bloom they will profusely try to give you more offsets. So aside from that, I think I have nothing more to add. So again, folks, if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you enjoyed watching, please do like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and you all have a great day.